I'd like to call a special meeting for the town of Grand Bay-Westfield on Wednesday, May 13th to order at 7:02 p.m. We respectfully acknowledge that the town of Grand Bay-Westfield exists on the traditional Wolastoqey land. The lands of Wabanaki people are recognized in a series of peace and friendship treaties to establish an ongoing relationship of peace, friendship, and mutual respect between equal nations. The river that runs by our town is known as Wolastoq, along which live Wolastoqey, the people of the beautiful and bountiful river. We, the staff and elected representatives, pay respect to the elders, past and present, and descendants of this land. Good evening, everyone. Before we begin tonight's special meeting, I would like to take a moment to acknowledge Monday's municipal election and just reflect briefly on both the work of this current council and the transition ahead. Firstly, I want to sincerely thank every candidate who put their name forward in this election. If you've done it, you know that offering for public office is not easy. It requires time, energy, vulnerability, and a genuine desire to serve your community. And I saw that clearly through the campaign process. And so everyone who participated deserves recognition and appreciation for that commitment. I also want to extend congratulations to those who were elected, including Laura Beale and Brandon London, who will be joining council following this swearing-in ceremony later. I guess June 10th is the date we have set for that. At the same time, I would like to recognize and deeply thank Councillor Jim Balcom. Jim has dedicated many years of service to this community, both on council and in innumerable other ways, and has contributed greatly to Grand Bay-Westfield during his time on council as well. So on behalf of the town, on behalf of council, on behalf of staff and the entire community, I want to sincerely thank him for his commitment, service, and care for this community. Thank you. Okay, so as we near the conclusion of this council term, the mayor's not supposed to cry while she's doing her opening remarks. I also want to thank the members of this current council and our staff for the tremendous amount of work accomplished over the past 5 years. There's been a lot of change, some really significant change. We've advanced important projects. We've moved forward priorities. We've strengthened the organization, and we have worked really hard to position Grand Bay-Westfield for long-term success. There's still a ton of important work ahead, both in the remaining weeks of this term and into the next one. So I know our incoming council will inherit both strong momentum and meaningful opportunities to continue building on the work that has been done. So thank you, council. So with that, we'll move on to the record of attendance. We have regrets from Councillor Day, and Deputy Mayor Toole is joining us virtually, and everyone else is here. Item 5 is agenda approval. The motion is that the council of the town of Grand Bay-Westfield approve the agenda for the special meeting of May 13th, 2026. Do I have a mover?
So moved.
Councillor Balcom, thank you. Do I have a second? Councillor Bellmans. Any questions or comments on the motion? There being none, all in favor? Contrary minded? Motion is carried. Thank you. Item 6, disclosure of conflict of interest. Are there any? No. There being none, we'll move on to item 7, new business recommendations. Item 7.1, human resources. And with that, before I get into the resolutions, I will pass it over to our CAO.
If you don't mind, Your Worship. Section 56 of the Local Government Act clearly states the limits of the powers of council during the transition, except for it is in the public interest and is urgently required. Due to my resignation that is before council tonight, this is an urgent item in the public interest that needs to be addressed sooner than later. The next council meeting after the, anyway, so yeah, just the way the calendar works, we need to get this done sooner than later. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. So we have 2 resolutions before us. Procedurally, John, I think we should do them one at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, a resolution 1, acceptance of resignation. The motion is that the council of the town of Grand Bay-Westfield accept the resignation of the chief administrative officer, John Enswin, effective July 7th, 2026, and thank him for his service and leadership to the town. Do I have a mover?
Correction, it should be July 6th.
July 6th?
It's a typo, sorry, Your Worship.
That's okay. We didn't have a mover or a seconder yet, so we're good. We have a mover for that. Councillor Bellman, seconder Councillor McIntosh Lawrence. Any questions or comments on the motion? There being none, all in favor?
Aye.
Contrary minded? Motion is carried. Thank you. Resolution 2, recruitment authorization. The motion is that the council of the town of Grand Bay-Westfield authorize the mayor and CAO to engage KBRS managing partner Catherine Risley to undertake the recruitment process for a new chief administrative officer for a flat rate fee of $37,000 plus taxes and approved expenses, including approved advertising costs, candidate travel, and accommodation for interviews, or any required catering for search committee meetings, which will be invoiced at cost with no markup. Do I have a mover for that? Councillor Bellman, thank you. Do I have a seconder? Oh, Councillor Balcom, thank you very much. Any questions or comments on the motion? There being none, all in favor?
Aye.
Contrary minded? That motion is carried, thank you. And John, on behalf of council and the community, I'm gonna do it again. This is like your first council meeting and I'm like, I would like to thank John for his service and leadership over the past several years as Chief Administrative Officer for the town of Grand Bay-Westfield. John joined our town, and I referenced that in my opening remarks, during a time of significant change. We're coming out of COVID, we were heading into local governance reform and growth, and throughout his time here, he really helped guide us as council and us as the overall organization through many important initiatives and challenges with professionalism, dedication, inventiveness, creativeness, and a strong commitment to public service. And we're very sad to see him leave. But we also understand and respect his decision to pursue a new opportunity, and of course wish him nothing but success in the next chapter of his career. So thank you, John, for your contributions to this organization and to our community. We wish you and your family all the very best. And I will pass the floor to you.
You're contagious. No, it's been great, as I said in my letter. Coming here has been a terrific opportunity. I hate for you to come, because I think it would be worse than I am now, but just thank you. And this has been super just for me professionally. One of the best things about working here was the intrinsic parts that we don't get paid for. There are no host of challenges which were inspiring, which drew us as a team together, and that includes council. Everything from, $355,000 cut to our budget to, growing with amalgamation. It's been terrific. My family's loved it here. My son blossomed. So thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Thank you. With that, we'll move on to item 8, at which then there will be no more crying with these items. Item 8 is adjournment, and the motion is that the council of the town of Grand Bay-Westfield adjourn the meeting at 7:11 p.m. Do I have a mover? Thank you, seconder, Councillor McIntosh Lawrence. All in favor?
Aye.
Contrary minded? Motion is carried. Thank you, council.